Okay, so this is Juggy for the Java User Groups community. We are right here in Antwerp, outside of the JavaPolis building. It's kind of cold here, but we are here with Brian, NetBeans Evangelist. Hi, Brian.
Hey, Jugs. Can I call you Jugs?
Yeah, you can call me Jugs. That's fine. I hear that before your NetBeans Evangelist, you had your doubts about NetBeans.
I did. That was a couple of years ago, and you know, Eclipse. Before that, I was spending a lot of time in the field talking to developers, and everybody was using Eclipse, and I wondered why we were still supporting NetBeans as a company.
And what made you change your ideas?
So I expressed my concerns to my boss. He said, "You need to speak to Tim Kramer, who was the director of NetBeans at the time."
Cool.
And you know, he told me, "Listen, we are as a company doubling down our investment in NetBeans, and not only that, you know, we'd love you to come on board and help us, you know, make it the success that it's starting to become." You know, it's been 2 years since then, and we've come really far in those 2 years.
Cool. So you did join NetBeans, and now NetBeans 5.5 is out. And did it change your opinion?
Well, I mean, NetBeans 4.0 changed my opinion, right? So
Cool.
2 years ago, when I was talking about joining, it was 3.5 was out, and granted, there was certainly some issues with that version of NetBeans. And 4.0 was, you know, Tim told me, "Look, take a look at the latest release. You're going to really like what we're doing, where we're investing." I looked at it. I said, "Fine, this is something." You know, before I could evangelize a tool, I had to believe that it could actually succeed in the marketplace.
Cool.
So 4.0 did that. 4.1, 5.0, and right now 5.5 is out, and it is, you know, by far, if you're, you know, you want to work with the latest Java EE5 technologies, it's got everything you need to do to work with EJB3s and the Java Persistence API and JAX Web Services. It's great stuff.
That's very, very cool.
Yes.
So you're here at JavaPolis to talk about NetBeans and JBoss, right?
A couple things actually. So Monday I spoke on the Java Persistence API, so I showed off NetBeans 5.5 and all its features. And then Friday, yes, I'm talking about a JBoss technology called Seam.
Cool. And what about that?
Well, so one of the neat things about this job, and you know, there's 4 to 6 of us, depending how you look at the team. We each sort of get to pick whatever area expertise is, and
cool.
The web space has sort of been a space I've been in for years, and so I looked at what JBoss was doing with Seam. I said, you know, I'm going to start writing some articles and technical tips on how to work with this framework, and I've got a really good relationship with the JBoss guys now. They're a big sponsor here, and so they're promoting my talk as well. It's you know, if you look about 2 years ago where we were with supporting, you know, competitors like JBoss, it was something we tended to shy away from. By we, I mean Sun. And even so, not just NetBeans, but our whole cultural mindset as a company, where now we embrace what JBoss is doing and we bring them into the fold, and we, you know, they've got first-class support in the IDE now, so it really makes my job of then showing off additional JBoss technologies like Seam all that easier.
That's very, very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Juggy for the Java User Groups community. Thanks a lot, Brian.
Hey, good to talk to you, Chad.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.